Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're looking at another young lady from WIGPRO. This young lady's name is Bethany, and I have her in the color 23/60/R8. So stay tuned. Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Coco and this is Coco's Hair Solutions. Today we're looking at Bethany from WIGPRO. She is a very classic, sleek bob, and I have her in this icy blonde with a dark root that is so popular right now and that for a lot of my clients this summer. Here she is on the mannequin, and as you can see, this icy blonde is very, very attractive. She reminds me a lot of Shaded Biscuit from Raquel Welch, which is so popular and very back-ordered on all their wigs. But let's take a closer look at this lady here. She might be a good substitute for you if you like that color and you're looking for some alternatives to maybe one of your favorite, or you're building a wig wardrobe. This would be a wonderful addition. Not only is she beautiful, she is heat friendly. And you can see the color combination of icy platinum blonde and a little bit more warm blonde. But then we also have the cool ashy tints from the root. The root is a gray color, almost a mixture all the way to the roots with some of those highlighted areas. Very interesting combination. But this is a really nice low density young lady, and you'll see when I put her on what a beautiful difference that is. Okay, so let's take a look at her cap construction. She is an ear tab to ear tab lace front. So you can see the lace comes down halfway through the ear tabs. It's just really nice. And then of course, a nice deep frontal spacing with the lace front and a center part that goes back towards the crown, almost reaching the crown. But look at the width of this mono part here. It has lots of room, so you could actually do an off-center. A lot of us like those off-center parts when we're wearing our bobs and other hairstyles. We just like them, but this gives you a lot of room for playing with that part. Along the perimeter of the top is a closed wefted arrangement. And as you can see, we have the rows of the hair curtains that are usually reserved for the back and the sides, but it's spread around the crown area to help that lay flat and give you excellent coverage so that you don't have to have any permatease. That is the benefit of having this closed wefted area on top. Really a nice feature, but it just means that you need to comb your hair from this section of the wig all the way in the same direction that those hair fibers are laying when they were placed on the top of that crown. Okay, let's take a look. We also have closed velveteen ear tabs with significant metal stays. We have an extended open nape with Velcro adjusters on the right and left. We have one lone stay in the middle of the back, right here in the nape. So you've got the benefit of being able to use that stay to bend it to hug the back of your neck, whether it's a convex or a concave formation that you need, you can make that work. That's nice, isn't it? Okay, and then there are lots of rows of hair curtains. Look at how close they are together. That tells us we've got excellent coverage for the back side of this wig. When the wind blows, we're not going to see any wefts. And so that gives us a whole lot more confidence when we're wearing our wigs, doesn't it? Okay, well, let's go ahead and put her on. Alrighty, before I do, what I have on today happens to be Gia Mono in the color Honey Breeze. I've done a review on Gia, and you can go ahead and take a look at her up there. And whenever you like, not right now, you stick with us right here, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and try on Bethany. Okay, well, here she is. And as you can see from just putting her on, my goodness, she is ready to go. Now, of course, she does have that zigzag part here, but let me do a quick spin for you. Wow, this is so quick. Did I get her on straight? Let me check. Gotta make sure. Yeah, gotta put her best foot forward, right? Okay, here's what she looks like going around in a spin, okay? The movement is wonderful. She feels so good. Yeah, she does. She feels so wonderful. Very low density. Okay, let's read about her, all right? Now, first of all, she is part of WIGPRO's newest Style Unveiled line. What this is, it's a collection of features that, number one, is heat friendly, but they claim that the hair fibers themselves are longer lasting and that they maintain quality even after multiple style changes. I know that adding heat to heat friendly products can wear out the fibers a lot more quickly. And so if this is a new fiber that resists that kind of deterioration, that would be wonderful, wouldn't it? It's a unique blend of fibers offering a more natural look with a finer diameter and a soft, lightweight texture. And it avoids excessive artificial shine, and I can attest to that. It really does. And so let's find out about her individually, her measurements, all right? Okay, so lace front, mono part, machine back. She weighs 4.2 ounces. The overall length is 13.5 inches, but the front is 11 inches. The side is 6 3/4, and the nape is 3 inches. Now I think I can see this kind of coming down a little bit lower in the back. I could easily take that up and put it up on my occipital area a little bit more and even out that plane that we see that comes from the back towards the front. It's an advanced blend of synthetic heat resistant fibers. So let's see, she comes in 15 different colors, and I'm sure there's a color that's right for you in there somewhere. So let's take a little bit closer look at this young lady. I'm going to bring that down on my widow's peak a little closer, and I'm going to disrupt this part a little bit. So with a lace front, you can part that anywhere you want. And so we start right here. And if we follow that line all the way to the side, we can get a pretty extreme part, can't we? Okay, now, of course, it has the creasing and the direction of being tied at, being parted in the middle. So you would just need to do your own training to get this to lay a little flatter in this regard. So you can see how I've parted it kind of in a sideways. I've started in the center of the mono part, and I've taken it down towards this side of the mono part, giving the appearance that I have a distinct side part, even with just a mono part in the middle. So that is really nice. And look at how these fibers lay. They're so nice. They do feel very wonderful. And this cap fits like a glove. It really does. I'm a 22-inch diameter, and this is their average, but they must make their cap construction utilizes the kinds of materials such as really stretchy, elastic. So the elastic stretches a long ways out and then comes back in very well. And it's a nice fit. It's not tight at all. And it's very, very comfortable. So we've got the option to part it anywhere, part it in the middle. And of course, look at the sides from the center bang area all the way down to the edge of the tip here. That is such a wonderful, wonderful length. I think it's really nice to have that option to be able to have that length. So for those of us who don't want to have a bang, this is a beautiful side length, because you could put whatever length bang that you want, such as a curtain bang, or you can razor cut it around your face. You have that option of having this work for you in whatever way you want. So isn't she cute? All right, let's just try pulling her back a little bit off the face. And of course, my bio hair, okay, this comes on my sideburns quite a ways. Look at that. So my coverage is really good too. So I can lift this up and off my face a little bit more and wear it just like this, and it would look very, very natural. That's a wonderful addition to anybody's wig wardrobe. This is a very classic look, and bobs are so classic. They go everywhere, don't they? Yeah. So anyway, we can do a straight back, bobby pin your hair, or maybe even take it off to the side a little bit and have a little bit of a bump, but you can still have that beautiful hairline revealed with this. You can use headbands. Let's try a headband, okay? Okay, I'll just use my basic black one. You know what it is, our square bands, right? So I'm gonna just snag that little bit of hair right here and put it behind my ears, and now I don't have to worry about it falling in my face. I can work and do whatever I need to do, and it's going to stay there. It's going to stay in place. Really nice, isn't it? Yeah, very, very nice. Very good. And of course, with the length that we have on the sides here, another benefit is that you can take it and do a half up, half down. So we can, or even just take a simple barrette or a clip. Now, sometimes I would probably, on this one, I would use a flat barrette almost, kind of like these little guys, you know, do you see that? That pressure and snap. But I would get a larger one and lay it flat here. But for the ease and speed of showing you, I'll just use a clip. But we can take all of this and bring it back and lift it off of our face to be able to give us another kind of cooler look. You know, it certainly can make it feel cooler. And of course, I'd want to pull that forward, take advantage of the lace front that comes all the way down to that area. You see how that can look? But, you know, whether it's clips, a claw clip, or whether it's a flat type of barrette, or even a cloth headband or a wire headband, you can pull the hair away and take advantage of that beautiful hairline. Isn't that is so pretty? I really like it. And I can't get over how comfortable this wig is. I don't know if you have ever tried any of the WIGPRO products, but they're really, I'm finding that they're really a nice and good quality product. This particular item is especially so. Very, very low density. And I've done several other reviews on other products from WIGPRO, and they're the same way. So check out my videos on the other WIGPRO products and you'll see what I mean. But anyway, okay, well, let's take this color outside in the daylight to see what it looks like, all right? Let's go. Oh, it's going to be a sunny day. We're going to head out into the sunshine. It's going to be bright. Oh, there it is. Look at this color. It is almost a white color, isn't it? Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Something a little bit like, a little brighter than frosted taupe. A little bit like, what is it? Mushroom or some other colors by John Renault. It's a blended white that has a little bit of brown in it. So even all different kinds of colors can pass. This can pass. So if you like wearing those other colors, this would be a great one. Okay, so we can take a look in the shade at what this looks like. Very pretty. You can see the highlights and lowlights, and I am really liking that gray root. It's pretty. Let's go take a look in the subdued or filtered shade. There we go. I don't want to fall down the stairs. Anyway, but you can see what it looks like. Very pretty color. Nice, huh? Very pretty. Now let's do a little bit of a close-up outside here so you can see the root, the lace front, and the rooting. I need to put that over here. But really pretty, really a pretty color. 23/60/R8. See if I can get in this shade a little bit more. Okay, beautiful. All right, let's go back inside. Well, I don't know about you, but I think this one is a winner. I love the length, and it's just a little bit above my shoulder. So check your measurements against my measurements. My measurements are down in the description box of the length of my face, the length from my ear to my collarbone. So that gives you the full length from this hairline down to my shoulders, including my neck length. And so that will give you, if you compare yours with mine, then you can adjust where you think this will fit on you. And you'll be able to see if it's the right one for you. But oh gosh, what a cutie pie. Really, really cute. So if you're into bobs at all, if you like having a sleek, low density, young lady for a bob, this could very easily be one of your favorites. After you get her on, it's like I don't even feel her. She's really, really done very nicely. So, okay, well, that's it for Bethany. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this was helpful for you guys. You guys have a great week, and I will see you again in Coco's Hair Solutions. Alrighty, bye-bye.